Hello YouTube, I'm back again with another video. I'll be honest, I haven't been doing a lot of Duel videos with you guys lately because I have to be in the mood and just trying to cut back from this game, especially most likely in real life, and trying to figure what to do, what's best. And as an influencer, I cannot disappoint, but there's a lot of things that came just came through my mind. Was like what are my plans in the future for Yu-Gi-Oh? I do think for me it's not best to buy sealed product because of a lot of factors I've been noticing based on what I've been seeing online and the complaints that people have been getting. So for me, it's not really what's supporting Konami as much. And I've really lost a lot of faith. As much as I enjoy playing Yu-Gi-Oh, this is kind of destroy like my faith in the game and my pride because there's so much I want to enjoy and I don't want to have to endure losing so much playing this game. Although yes, having that experience in real life is so much better, but online doesn't feel the same because you don't know who you're going to deal with because you don't actually own the cards. I feel like if you own the cards, that's a significant achievement. If you guys get what I mean, so. Overall, I'm just going to showcase you this duel. No reason to be depressed and to whine about it, but for you guys to understand. And this duel is a back and forth duel. Because the opponent I'm up against, I'm kind of surprised. I forgot there was Sprite in here, but it feels like I'm up against a Evil Live Twin Runick deck, considering my deck. And considering he has no hits, it's crazy how much he does to my board. Considering I put so much and he uses so little to disrupt my entire field. And I do whatever I can to add as much coverage as possible, as you see right now. My turn is not finished. I have a lot going for me, so. And I'm thinking whether in the future whether I'll continue playing the Kashtiras. I usually don't give my personal business out there. I did manage to sell my playset because chances are the card is getting reprinted, as well as get not only that in the next upcoming ban list. It's gonna get limited for sure. It's a guarantee. So at most, you really just need one copy of Fenrir as well as Unicorn, which I'm actually using in this build. And it does not like decrease the deck's consistency. It does not make the deck inefficient. The deck is still viable. You just have to play a lot of extenders. You have so many extenders that you utilize. Considering I personally did not add Bystial for, as well as Chaos Space. These are different like literally card choices. But just to add a lot of if you add a lot of fundamentals to the deck, and it's very consistent, and it can perform more than one task, then you're honestly in a good spot right now, seriously. Because Kashtira, every deck, almost every deck out there is gonna be power corrupt, and that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. There's no point in constantly relying the meta, but the staple cards that you need to help you fulfill your accomplishment when dueling. So, and in reality, it's just about playing more board breakers, a lot of consistent spells, monsters, special summons, and that in a way can match up break your board. If you're playing a bunch of full gates and you play not in the gates, it's just how the game is, because it all depends what your deck is trying to accomplish, what it's capable of. If you're playing a lot of monsters and they draw you a lot of cards, you want to play most of the negates. You would rather have your extra deck. Some negates, depending how flexible they are. And already I just drew into a flex. I drew into my Nemesis flex, so I must use the flex. So letting you know how consistent this deck already is. Let's fast forward here. I'm going to search the umbrella. I'm going to use umbrella's effect. Shuffle one of my bench monsters. Even though setting my towns was a big mistake, but just in case, because he has no floodgates. I mean, he has no hand traps. Sorry, I'm not using barricade board Baku's effect. It's just there to go into specific link 4 that I'm about to show you. So, which is the Avermax. And my turn's not finished yet. I use Wyvern Buster's effect. Special summon. I actually cheat over there. I took it back because I already used Nemesis Flag special summon effect for it. Here I'm gonna use Wyvern Busters to search for my Black Dragon Colored Serpent. I'll use the heat to go into Appaloosa. Use the fact that when it's link summoned. So at this point I already have like 2 disruptions. I end my turn. Megan Mutt's effect goes off, search for a Juice Worm, pass to my opponent. So already you can tell just how much my deck can do considering the amount of card choices I have and considering how big my deck is and the number of cards you see. It's just to let you know how consistent my deck is. 60 cards can manage, honestly. I'm not sure about a lot of 60 card decks, but this one, since I own the deck, I'm well aware of what it's capable of. It's about your knowledge, your experience, what your deck is capable of, and how you manage it, and how you decide to build the deck. So, like I said, like I guessed correctly, it's a live twin, evil twin, Runick deck, depending what he drew. His Runick cards should come eventually. He's just going to draw a bunch of cards after. So because I've regained, I special summon Magnum up from my grave because he summoned a monster. Alright, I'll let him know he's okay. Special summon Sprite Blue since he controls a level 2. I assume Sprite Blue allows him to add Jet, which will allow him to special summon Jet. And I'm not sure if Jet added or anything. I haven't seen him add a Sprite card yet, so okay, that's the Runick card I'm talking about. So the reason why I say he's entirely playing Sprites, because I haven't seen him summon a Sprite monster from his extra deck yet. That's all. That's all I want to let you know, you guys. So, and already special summoning the Frost from his hand, since he controls a Lila on his field. He's gonna go for a Link 2 for Lila, and then he'll go into Kill and use Kill's effect. Special summon the Lila, which will allow him to pop one of my cards, which is Conductor. Yep, he's gonna pop my Conductor. It's fine. I could have used his effect. I was actually stupid, honestly. I was really dumb, honestly. I should have. I was dumb as hell. But no, I'm a mistake. It was Dark Ruler. Sorry about that. I definitely would have been able to use his effect had not Dark Ruler. Man, I literally forgot. My bad, you guys. It's because of how long his turn is. To be fair, my turn isn't any better, so. And he summoned the Sprite Red just in case I do anything. And already he managed to get rid of like most of my board. Thanks to Dark Ruler, which really helped. I let him know that he's protected by EP. It isn't a fact that is on field, it's a fact that activates when IP sent to grave as link material. So he's just going to attack my Juice Worm. I'll use the effect to pop his Abomination. He'll chain with red to negate by tripping his Lila. And then I'll use Runick Tip. And then he won't be able to attack during his next battle phase, thanks to Tip, which allowed him to add Fountain. Guys, cool about Final Nature. Banish top card. Oh, this card would definitely help. I was actually really pissed off he banished my Pot of Avarice. God damn it. That would have been a huge game changer, trust me. Essentially being able to draw 2 after. Shoot. So I'll activate Runick Fountain. Without pop my Regained, which is annoying as hell, so. End phase. Gonna end. Lucky for me, I drew Monster Reborn. Then I'll use Drew Storm's effect to banish the Collapse Serpent. Sure, he's gonna use the Kizikill's effect. Special summon his Lila to pop my Magnuma. I'm fine by that. Use Abomination. Strum a Silk card. Then I use Flag. Alright, he's gonna chain negate. Cool. I can't summon Conductor because of monster. Because I did special summon the Tyranno, but it wasn't summoned properly. I used the double F Shilling Pinball. My mistake, you guys. So just confirmation, I do end up lagging. I just summon the Magma just in case for safety cause. But then again, he's gonna target it and destroy it, which is gonna force me to banish top 2 cards. Oh god. Then he rolls a 4. I forgot literally what. Okay, meant to do Fountain. Oops. So he misclicked. Alright. Overall, you guys, it's gonna be a very long duel, trust me. Damn, that's annoying. So he's already forcing my hand at this point, so you know. Security Dragon. Use Jerusalem to pop the Leela. I let him know that he used Lila's effect. Well, my mistake, he didn't. I think I assumed that was Kizikill's effect. Yeah, sometimes you get really mixed up, you guys, so I apologize for the misunderstanding. Go to main phase still. Security Dragon to return his Abomination back to extra deck. Go to battle phase. Attack his Kizukill. Avermax. And it's my opponent. Then I'll retrieve the Juice Orb thanks to Magnemite. So from here on out, he's just going to activate Sunny Snitch to add a live twin monster from his deck to his hand. I'm wondering who that might be. He's just going to set for his turn. But then I use Jerusalem's effect. Activate a Lure. Fortunately, drew Brick. Lucky him, he used Frost effect. Banish the Frost. So I'm already in a gem, so we're both in a gem actually, my mistake. The life points actually wasn't the life point change was supposed to happen at this point because in order for it to resolve, he has to have a live twin monster on field. And that's specifically Evil Twin monster. So going back, we both regain those life points. Just attack him directly. He takes 3k in the face. Pass to him. I'm checking my bench just in case. I do believe unless I'm starting to see, like, considering the amount of card advantage he has, I'm not gonna say he's gonna outright beat me, but I feel like overall he has the big upper hand. Because I only have 2 cards and filled 1 card in. 1 card that doesn't do anything in hand, honestly. So I'm waiting because unless again, unless he managed to draw Dark Lure, or if I use a monster effect during his turn, he could really take advantage of this. So he's gonna go into Lila. Alright, cool. Since it's on the Kizukill from Grave, thanks to Lila. He'll draw 1. Which is Runick Freezing. Curse apparently, obviously, can't target my Avermax because it can't be targeted by card effects. So he's just gonna go into Trouble Sunny, which is a pain in the ass. Alright, and I'm forced to get rid of his Trouble Sunny, and this is gonna be even a real pain in the ass. Oh man, he's supposed to summon these 2. And obviously Trouble Sunny is going to banish to send my Avermax to Grave, which will allow me to activate Avermax's other effect, shuffling his Lila into the extra deck. Sure. First shuffle Birth to my deck. Fine by that. I use Bigfoot's effect to pop his field spell. I literally have nothing at this point. Draws 1. See, like I said, he already has advantage, even though he can't conduct his battle phase. Unless I can manage to draw something good, I can manage to turn this duel. But like, I feel like I'm really at a disadvantage. And if I don't manage to draw something, like I'm already at a huge like tipping point near the end of like this duel. I'm at the near close edge of this duel, like where I'm either forced to admit defeat and I'm just gonna have to concede the duel to my opponent. But I just wait to draw to see the last card being played, and if I can manage to turn this duel around, all depending on my next draw. Like considering the hand he already has, he like unless he bricked, he should already feel more comfortable than I am because I really can't do anything at this point unless I draw something. So as you see right now. So one thing I want to mention: anytime he activates a Runick card, he's forced to skip his next battle phase. But like, had he not activated on his turn, he would still manage to attack me. It's just like how it works that if you haven't activated a Runick card last turn, you can still attack during that phase. Like it's just all how you play the card, depend the timing when you activate it. So already he's gonna special summon his Jerry the Runick Fangs. Same thing where I'm aware what Fountain is capable of. Just this ongoing draw effect that I can't stop. And I'm trying to wonder whether. Oh, apparently it is one. My mistake. It's once per turn. I honestly assumed it was once, like hard once per turn, but it isn't. So. And already he has Muckracker. Oh man, he'll special summon the same thing. To Kill. He'll go into Lila. Special summon the Kill. He'll draw one. And just a pain, honestly. Special summons a Spurgle. I accidentally drew, but because by mistake I went to Truck and Regular, but I misclicked. I shuffle my deck just in case. I'll activate Fossil Dig. Hopefully I draw something good. Then I use Overwrap to negate its effect. At this point, I'm most likely just gonna have to admit, but I just want to see how this duel plays out. But the thing is, he can't attack me on the next battle phase. So overall, a very long duel, like I said earlier, you guys. But there's so much that could have happened. Anything could have went down. I don't know because maybe had I checked my next draw, could that card been a key card, game changer? Who knows? Because he would not be able to attack me on his next battle phase. Like I already mentioned, with how the Runick cards are utilized, especially based on their strategy and what they're meant to do is basically mill your deck. But he made sure to utilize both offense and defense, trying to deplete my life points, as well as milling my deck, trying to get rid of my resource and allowing me to have less options, which is definitely one that helps hinder my strategy, which is helping him, putting me at a real disadvantage because be real, that's the best way that you can compete against me. That's like, I'm not saying the only option, but that's the best strategy if you're playing an actual competitive duel. So your best option is try to mill my deck, deplete my life points at the same time. So being resourceful and just outright ensuring that I have no ways of like any means of trying to like retaliate and try to come up with some sort of strategy. So if by depleting the amount of cards in my deck as well as lowering my life points, I'm at an overwhelming disadvantage to the point where I have to put a lot of thought into this duel where I just can't make, because one misplay can really turn the tides for me and put me at a huge game loss, as well as like ruining the whole opportunity of me ever making a comeback. But overall, I already said too much. Hope you guys enjoy the Duel. Be sure to check for more upcoming content later future. Be sure to check your notifications. Comment, like, subscribe. Thank you.